Hey man, sometimes I get some audio problems at the beginning of my video, so I'm giving it a second. And then, you want to say hi? Hey, come here. Come here. Come here, bud. Come here, say hello. Luke. Luke, come here. Hey, come here. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Anyway, I actually ordered food for him and me like an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, and I went to pick it up, and they lost my order. And I'm starving, so my wife has made me another order. It's supposed to arrive in about 10 minutes. So I've got a couple of, going over your squat. Your squat looks solid. You're still bent over a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. I'm looking at my screen here. Your bench looks pretty solid. I would love to see your full body. I would love to see on camera your feet connected to the floor all the way to your hands on the bar. I think we're missing something there, and we've got to get a tighter grip on the bar. I'm looking at that right hand, and that thumb is kind of open. They're little things that we can fix. It's going to be one of those things that as we fix one thing, something else is going to explode because I'm picking up little things here and there. Your log press, heck freaking yeah. Your log press looked really, really good. We're going to go 90% this week. And then we're going to go to a week of a couple of drills, and then we're going to decide whether we need to take a PR the next week or not, because I honestly think you're ready for it. If you moved 80% for 5 sets of 2 that well, you're ready for a PR as long as you don't just like fall apart. Your deadlifts, I'm not worried about your deadlifts because I know that we can improve. Things are going to improve over time. As your hamstrings feel better and as you feel better, your hamstrings are going to get in better shape, and everything is going to change. What you're worried about is your back rounding. What I'm worried about is your back rounding. What I'm not worried about is your back rounding, because the main thing that I ask is that you finish the deadlift the same way that you start. So if you begin with an ever so slightly rounded back, I just want you to finish the same way, because if you go from rounded to arched, that's the spine moving under weight. We don't want that to happen. Because it's not like an Atlas stone where the stone's in front of you and you're rolling it up. Man, as messed up as my back is, you think, and as much as I've studied it, you would think that it would hit me. All the little spinal columns. When you're deadlifting, the weight is in front of you, and it's pulling your spinal column down. And if you start doing this, it's not a good thing. So I'm going to have you do a wall squat, which is basically, I want you to get your feet as close to a wall as you can. And I want you to squat all the way down, butt to your, till it's hitting your high heel shoes. And I want you to get down there and just try to relax. Man, I'll do my absolute best to do it tomorrow. I really have, I don't know if you know, I can't feel my feet. I've got a lot of nerve issues that just keep getting worse. And my body is just not functioning correctly right now. So I'm doing the best that I can. I'll do the best that I can to get it on video for you tomorrow. And I'm looking right here at my computer at different people doing it, and I can't find anybody that's doing it to a point that I want them to do. But I just want you to get your feet as close to the wall as you can. Entire back flat on the wall. No arch, nothing special. I want you to relax. And I just want you to slowly sink. I don't want you to do that, how long can you hold it type quad thing. I don't want, this is my son, 24 hours a day. And it is 10:58 p.m. I just want you to get against that wall and just sink down and relax a little more and sink down. And when you get to the bottom, I want you to get there and just kind of breathe out and just totally relax. Try to get your entire back against the wall. Feet, your heels don't have to be against the wall. They can be wherever you want. I don't want you cramping. I don't want you in pain. I just want you down there with that back getting kind of flat. And if your hands can touch the floor or somewhat touch the floor, that's great. If you're having to balance yourself, if you get down there and you're like 10 seconds into, you're like, this is uncomfortable, stand back up and say, okay, the goal is a couple of minutes. So I did about 30 seconds. I'm going to stand back up, relax a minute, and I'm going to try it again. There's no pressure, no stress. And hey, if this doesn't work, it's not your job to find something that does. It's mine. So if it doesn't work, it's fine. But your deadlift isn't that bad. If you have pain, then we have a problem. If your spine starts going from rounded to arched, then we have a problem. But I don't see that. So let me upload this. I'm going to work on your programming for a little bit while longer, And I'm hoping there's food that's going to be delivered by moped any second. And I'm hoping he goes to sleep sometime soon. But I'm guessing it's not going to happen.